For all my Americans shitting on Trump for Venezuela, let me tell you, I am Trump's #1 hater. I am also Venezuelan. And let me tell you, for all of you that are commenting on social media, oh my god, no, we didn't sign for this. Oh my god, poor people, they must be so terrified. Let me tell you, every single Venezuelan that is not working for the government, the dictatorship that has been in place for more than 25 years, we are stoked. We are happy. Even the people that are currently still in Venezuela, everyone's happy about this. So can you please just educate yourself and stop spreading this bullshit narrative that, oh my god, poor people, like they must be so scared. No, we're not scared. We've been waiting for this for 25 years. We've lost family members. We've escaped the country. We've had to leave everything behind to start over. Yes, some of us know Trump is a piece, but sometimes you battle the devil with a bigger devil. So let him do what he needs to do, and then we can go back to him, okay?
I just want to talk to you, America.
Guys, history is being made in real time. There are hundreds of people here. And tell me, why did you want to be out here?
Well, okay, before I begin, I just want to talk to you, America, and I hope you have your coffee when I tell you this, but these are great news. All eyes on Venezuela. These are historical news. This is history in the making. I mean, my chest, it feels like it's gonna explode with joy. Like, President Donald Trump and Maria Corina Machado just created an opportunity for us to begin working harder than ever, because that's what we have always been doing, but now we will be working in our country. But, you know, we also have worked so hard here in the United States to build so much things, and I just want to thank you, America.
Yes, there is a new trend on social media. Libras are already changing their profile pictures from that of Palestine to Venezuela flag. These people can't stop to amaze me. Every single time they will always pick this up. I don't understand. From what I've seen on social media, a lot of people are celebrating. It is like this is World Freedom Day to a Lord.
Going into another country with enough firepower to take their president and then saying you're going to charge their president with criminal charges in our country is such an insane breach of sovereignty. I'm like, so shook.
What are your expectations when you get briefings from senior Trump administration officials in the coming days?
Well, they're just going to lie. Let's be clear. We actually had briefings before this, and it was, in those briefings, Secretary Rubio and Secretary Hexeth both said that this is not a precursor to us doing regime change. No, everything you're seeing from you is not an opportunity to build towards war versus Venezuela. I said it was actually that, and lo and behold, this is what happened. Next, they're going to say most likely that, no, we're not going to try to occupy Venezuela, when the American people have been very clear. They do not want to be occupiers again. We do not want to be the world police. It is not the intent of the American public, again, to be another forever war. It's time for us to understand where our place is in the world, and it's not for us to be the world police.
Yes, President Trump said something that triggered Libras to a level not seen before. When you take a look at this, President Trump says large United States oil companies are going to go into Venezuela and extract oil. As everyone knows, the oil business in Venezuela has been a total buzz for a long period of time. We are going to have our very large United States oil companies go in, spend billions of dollars, fix the badly broken infrastructure. Libras are saying this is exactly why the United States took a decision to take out this man. I don't know why these people try to frame it this way. From my observations and videos, I'm saying people are not even thinking about this. They are thinking about what they have lost. They are thinking about, how they are going to regain their freedom.
This is how many Venezuelans are reacting to what's going on. To a socialist, authoritarian, abusive dictator finally being held accountable. But let's see how Democrats are responding to this.
This is obviously a very nuanced, heated conversation that I'm going to boil down to some easily digestible points. Huh. Oh, okay. Hey, just a quick question. Did Congress order this? Did Congress just send us to operations? Is this illegal?
No, it's not illegal. No, the president doesn't need congressional approval to conduct a military-supported law enforcement operation, which is exactly what this was. So no, it wasn't illegal, and it very likely did not start a war. The US doesn't have an interest in going with Venezuela. So if he was being intellectually honest, he would at least wait to see what happens before deciding if we're going or not. But it's very unlikely. But this is what Democrats are doing. Rather than being happy about the people of Venezuela or for the people of Venezuela, they're busy attacking Trump. But remember, Democrats hate dictators. They just had a no kings. They hate dictators. They hate human rights abuses. They hate all these things. But when Trump takes down a dictator that was doing all of those things, it's a problem. The man was indicted in the United States and is receiving justice in the United States. Again, it was a targeted law enforcement operation supported by the military. It doesn't require Congress. But again, let's see how Venezuelans are reacting. I'm pretty sure this is in Chile, and there are hundreds of thousands of Venezuelan in Chile, and that's who's cheering in this video. They left Venezuela to escape the regime and try to have a better life or to survive. These are how the people who are actually affected by Nicolas Maduro's regime are reacting. So look at these people's reactions. See how they're reacting. Think about what Nicolas Maduro has done, what he's responsible for, and then watch Democrats sit here and demonize Trump, and it becomes very obvious and very pathetic quickly. The whole goal is to demonize and legitimize Donald Trump, no matter what. Remember, these are the same people that say they're so virtuous and they care about everybody. Well, why aren't they celebrating with the people who are fighting against oppression, who are no longer oppressed?
That is a simple logic I'm struggling to understand, because these people will make you believe that Trump did the worst thing. Like I said on one of my videos, these people always like to appreciate if it is done by their own person. When I look at their tweet, they will start by condemning this guy, like, oh, he was like this, he did terrible things. But then, go the other way, just to appreciate Trump. They can't do that. They will now just attack him. He did not take permission from Congress. He did not do that. He violated law. Just to get political points to discredit what he just did, which is something these people have been praying. They said Trump would just be like him if Trump is elected president. But Trump came in. He's not like that. Now he's taking this guy out. Will they believe he's a bad person? Then you can see the difference. You can't even really convince someone with this kind of lies, right? I was impressed to see how the citizens of these countries are struggling to debunk some of these narratives that Libras are spreading on social media. I'm doing this video just to make people understand how people are feeling on the street. Yeah, if not, I will not report on this. I have other important topics that I can bring up, but I'm going to end here. Please share the video, and as of the short clips you see at the end, that is for the YT algorithm.
He then punctuates it, as he often does, with thanks for your attention to this matter. It is signed by the president.
Venezuela, hermanos.
Esta señora que no ha parado de llorar desde que llegó, viene en pijama, como lo pueden ver todavía.
Es muy surreal, pero lo que hay que disfrutarlo.
Good morning, Charlie. This is what we know. Special Operations Forces, likely the full Silver Bullet package, the National Mission Force, that would be Delta Force, the 75th Ranger Regiment, and perhaps SEAL Team 6, were launched from helicopters of the 160th Special Operations Aviation Regiment. But this assault on the compound was carried out under secrecy, under the darkness of night.
Do you know how terrified every other world leader will be right now?
Share this video.
Should this be the direction the party is going to? He's not the only Democratic socialist. There's about 100. And
there you go.
$1,500.
Let's see if they get the.
Well,
I want to see them get it. MAGA's going to break up because of Donald Trump's criticism of Robin.
Can sit at either place. Thank you for coming. I really appreciate it.
You and your husband were friends with Rob and Michelle Reiner, and
everybody knew that wasn't true.
A dangerous relative as a likely suspect. A tip that led to her brother Nick. Rob Reiner and Nick had a heated argument the night before at Conan O'Brien's Christmas party, being back on zone. In one interview,
she said, "We should have said nothing."
The United States to take this family tragedy in which the president had made no comment.
When
people ought to have.
Yeah.
Yes.
Absolute horror.
That 46
nation lives in poverty, with millions facing
people are treated and judged based
impose radical socialism, seizing industries and crushing freedom in the warm embrace of